What is going on, guys?
What up, everybody?
We're back.
Culture Crooks podcast live from Sherman Oaks, California at the
Sherman Oaks. This is our new studio.
Second floor studios here in Sherman Oaks.
We're with our buddy Mike, who's pretty much...
Who? Mike Jones.
We're orchestrating everything that's coming through with this episode. We're adding a whole new aspect that you guys haven't seen, so we're excited.
So it's been a while since you guys heard from us. Since our last episode, it's been a while. It's been
was like 2 months.
God damn, it's been 2 months.
Yeah, that was the last time I seen you too.
Yeah, man. We just been super busy and shit. And actually, we were like kind of hoping for a situation like we got now. And we back, and we got the homie Mike in the background. You know, gonna make it a whole different experience for you guys.
Exactly.
And just like we promised, it took a little while, but we back.
Yeah, man. I got my we've been busy the last couple of months. I've been, licking my wounds since the last fight or my nutsack basically. And, just been focusing on my business and just getting things back in order and getting myself physically ready to go back and fight again whenever that opportunity.
Yeah, aren't you back training MMA?
Yeah, I'm back training MMA. I'm getting back on the mats.
Any fight news?
Nothing to drop yet, but stay tuned.
Anything in the...
I'm waiting to hear some news from Karate Combat to see if they got any events coming up, but I'm also keeping my avenues open for some other potential.
So you're
shit.
Signed to Karate Combat.
I am signed with them.
And are you on an exclusive kind of deal, or what's the deal, or are they lenient with fighting?
We're like that's kind of like what we were discussing with my management. So we're like trying to work some things out where I can compete outside of Karate Combat as well. I want to be active, bro.
Yeah.
And this last couple of months, not knowing like when my next fight's gonna be, obviously, as you know, as a fighter, it's like nothing worse than having that uncertainty. You don't know when that next paycheck's coming in. So I wanted to just make sure that I give myself the ability to have more avenues to compete and challenge myself.
Yeah. That's dope that Karate Combat is letting you do that, because UFC, you can't do nothing unless you're retired. You ain't doing nothing
unless you're doing like a grappling match or something,
unless you're Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah, you do what you want. But before we carry on, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Christian Paulo, who pretty much orchestrated everything that we are experiencing right now with the show. That's the homie, and then of course he put us in touch with Mike. So what we're experiencing right now.
Thank you, Christian.
Yes, appreciate you, homie.
Hey, good looking out, Christian. Appreciate that.
And yeah, so moving forward, like we've had some time apart, but in this time we've been like kind of game planning what we want to bring to you guys, to the audience. And I feel like what we were doing before was kind of half-assed, and like now this is like the full commitment.
Yeah, well, before it was pretty much just us doing everything, kind of winging it, and it really just started us just smoking weed and just having some dope ass long ass conversations. Like just fucking the other day, I was on the phone with this fool for like an hour. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
We're just talking.
So we could have did a whole show.
Yeah, bro. We try to avoid talking to each other. Like we're homies, but we try to stop talking to each other, so we save it for when we have episodes.
Especially when we see each other. Like,
don't talk about that. Let's save it for the show. So it's cool that like we have this opportunity now to kick it and chat.
On top of that, we kind of like getting the show together and trying to make it the best, most informative, most entertaining as possible for you.
Yeah, we opened up the avenues to let the fans hit us up on socials if you had questions. So we have like a nice little panel of questions that we're gonna get up to. But right now is a big week. It's fight week. Bro, we got UFC 291. We got BMF title. We got championship titles. We got some really good scraps here, and I'm excited. To watch these fights.
Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje headlining.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a major fight rematch to a fucking hell of a brawl.
Yeah, bro.
And that's gonna be a
banger. They just like don't give a fuck. They just go out and just throw. Dustin won the first time they fought, but ever since then, Justin has been performing really well. His last win was against Rafael Fiziev, and going into that fight, I thought Rafael was gonna handle that, and man, Gaethje was a monster in there. So I don't know, this fight's gonna be fucking good.
Yeah, both guys have all the experience. Both exciting fighters. Dustin Poirier, obviously, everyone knows, one of my favorite fighters all time. Favorite southpaw MMA fighter. You know, as gritty as they get. You know, both guys have, like I said, a ton of experience, amazing records. And, yeah, Justin Gaethje's a fucking beast, too, though, man.
Yeah.
On top of having dynamite in those fucking hands, he got them killer leg kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's tough as shit, bro.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this image right now when I can see, I just feel like Dustin's just a bigger man. You know, like he's just physically a bigger dude. And I love his striking style. His boxing is sick. I don't know.
This fight got Fight of the Night written all over it.
For sure. That's why it's the main event.
Just the styles, style of
it's
both
crazy
guys.
that like the BMF title is ahead of like the light heavyweight championship.
Dude,
you know,
Jan it's crazy. I mean, what other candidates would you?
I mean, they're perfect
have to,
for that fight.
That BMF title.
It's a perfect perfect combo for that fight. And in Salt Lake City, I hope everybody's cardio is on point. I hope nobody gasses.
Who you got winning that fight?
These two?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Poirier.
Dustin Poirier?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I saw a statistic in his rematches. So when he's had the rematch against another opponent, he is undefeated. He's 3-0 in rematches. So I think he's gonna make it 4-0 against Gaethje, get to 30 wins. And then probably going to try to set himself to fight, you know, Islam again
for the title.
Yeah, if he can. So that would be interesting. But then, you know, you just never know, bro. Like Gaethje's just tough as nails, but I feel like Dustin's going to get it done. I feel like.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Dustin has more experience, bro, as far as like fighting, you know. I mean, they both fight the elite of the elite fighters.
But Dustin's been doing it his like whole career.
Yeah, and I mean, it's hard to predict this one, but I'm gonna go with Dustin on this one. Yeah,
me too.
How about that co-main event? Alex Pereira moving up to light heavyweight.
Yes, sir.
Pulls this one off.
It's crazy. 7-2, fighting 29-9. Jan Blachowicz, man, you know.
Wow, I did not realize Jan's record has that many fights, bro. He's
very
a ton of experience.
Very experienced. Yeah. You know what happened last time Jan fought an 85er coming up? It was Israel.
Yeah, and took him down, controlled him.
Yeah, did what he needed to do to win the fight.
Yeah, you could see the size differential, but
for sure, this is different.
Alex Pereira definitely a bigger fighter, cuts a shitload of weight. I think if he comes in any heavier than what he starts cutting, I mean, how convenient is that though, bro? To just like not have to cut weight.
Yeah, bro, cutting weight is the worst.
Yeah,
it
dude,
sucks. But you know, it's part of the game, and I can't imagine how painful it must have been for Pereira to make 85, because dude walking around like 220.
Yeah, seeing his picture at weigh-in looks horrible.
Yeah, he cuts weight like 6 weeks out, like he's like already like cutting weight, you know. It's so in another like aspect you'll think, okay, at 205 he's going to be, you know, even stronger, feeling even better, more confident, you know. Maybe because the 85 cut, that was a good reason why Israel starched him in the last one, you know. So I don't know, there's no way Jan is going to want to go toe to toe throwing hands with Pereira. Like the game plan has got to be just a nonstop wrestle, grapple, because
didn't Izzy control him a little bit in one of those fights, and the second fight
he took him down
on the cage.
Yeah, he took him down, and
I didn't expect that out of Izzy,
no,
to be honest with you, but he showed some
Izzy
good wrestling
skills.
Yeah, he
Izzy
he showed some good.
Hey, shout out to Frank Hickman.
Yo, shout out to Frank. We still got to make our way out there, Thailand, bro.
Yeah, Bang Tao.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Bang Tao. But I think if there's a one way or an easy way for Jan to win this fight, he just takes Pereira down. Obviously, Pereira's been training hard. He's been, working on his takedown defense, because it's not rocket science. Everybody knows, you know, the way to win and the way to avoid getting knocked out is not to strike with Pereira. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like super strong advantage for Pereira standing up, and then vice versa for Jan in the grappling department.
Yeah, I think Pereira should do fine though. I mean, you know, he came in, he's record 7-2, but he's fought, you know, the elite, you know, competition.
I don't know if I just have this
laid
feeling.
Out Sean Strickland.
Yeah, he did.
You know, KO'd Adesanya. You know, he does
for
shit
sure.
that people don't normally.
But 185ers and 205ers, 20 pounds.
And for all we know, 205 could actually be what his like. You know how some like Robert Whitaker, wasn't he like a welterweight?
He used to make 170, and then
he moved up
and
he actually
became
like.
a champ.
And there's you know, that may work out for him
for sure. I mean, physically looking at the two, it's like
or it could give you opportunity to focus on other things during fight camp instead of just cutting weight.
For sure.
You know, or actually building power.
Getting better.
Yeah.
Just working on your tools instead of just like fucking sitting in a sauna all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I just have this feeling that I always like to edge the experience. And for a guy to have, you know, almost 40 pro fights and a former champion, you know, he fought for the belt against Ankalaev and it was a draw. And like he arguably like, you know, won the fight. He had like he almost won the fight by TKO leg kicks. He was leg kicking the fuck out of Ankalaev to the point where dude couldn't even like really walk anymore. He had to like shoot. And they called it a draw. So that was his last fight, you know. So he's hungry to get back in the win column and get that belt. He's a former champ, Polish Power. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Jan. I like Jan to get it done. Of course, Alex Pereira has like a 95% chance of like putting him to sleep. Very likely if it stays standing. But I just feel like, I don't know, MMA just always seems to.
Yeah, Jan's a powerful dude, man.
He can crack.
Yeah. Look how he destroyed who's
Rockhold he knocked out.
Yeah.
Corey was it Anderson he knocked out. Like dude got a name of the dude walks around.
Who's the Mexican homie? Fuck, I forgot his name.
Reyes?
Yeah, Reyes.
Yeah, he knocked Reyes out.
I didn't see that. I didn't expect that shit. I was hoping Reyes would have got that, but
bro, he hadn't looked the same.
He's been showing up.
Yeah, he didn't look the same since that John Jones fight that arguably he won. And, like, you know what, people that fight Jones, they actually don't come out the same. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my pick. So I got Dustin and I got Jan. How about you, D? Who you got on this second fight?
I'm gonna go with Alex Pereira, bro.
Alex Pereira.
I'm a fan.
Alrighty.
I'm a fan of the guy.
Next one, an absolute banger. This is a main event in itself.
I'll be watching closely.
Oh yeah, we got the welterweights.
Look at it closely.
Michel Pereira, 28-11 versus the good old Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, nicest guy ever, 17-6.
Stephen,
one of the best strikers in the world of MMA.
He definitely looked like that versus Kevin Holland his last time around.
He did. It's gonna be very interesting because Pereira is such a enigma when he fights. You just don't know what you're gonna get. He's all over the place.
Very unorthodox, explosive,
strong.
Strong, but does slow down.
Yes, he gasses.
He slows down big time.
You know,
I still remember the first time I ever saw him fight was
against Tristan Connolly, where he
against Tristan Connolly. I was in Cowboy's corner. And he was like backstage.
Oh, you were in the same locker room?
Yeah, he was like backstage doing like fucking flips like flying knees, all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, just like, you know. Then the fight starts and he's like running circles around the.
I know, it was one of the strangest things I've seen in the octagon.
Yeah, and then crazy thing is Tristan Connolly stepped in on short notice, and that
fought up two weight classes.
Yeah, because Connolly. I saw him after at the piano, like, dude, you're small.
Tiny,
you fought,
bro.
like,
and he won, bro. But that's because literally Pereira, like, busted a load in, like, the first 1 minute of the fight.
Yeah, I think he knew he was supposed to win that fight.
Yeah,
he wanted to show out.
Overly confident.
Yeah, he wanted to show out.
And then literally gassed to the point where he couldn't even, like, keep his arms up, and Tristan just bashed him. It was crazy. But since then, bro, he's been looking pretty sharp, bro. He's had some pretty good results, and of course, going up against someone like Wonderboy, he beats Wonderboy, and you know he's knocking on that door.
Bro, check it out. I just get a call from the UFC, like confirm that we are managed. My new management. First round. Sorry to cut you off, bro.
No, you're good.
First round management. Shout out to them. I just signed with them and working on getting me another fight, and I'm just getting like little by little. I'm pretty sure I got a fight coming up.
Nice.
And just the other day I got a call from Sean Shelby there. He's like, yo, who's your manager?
Perfect.
And I was like, yo, what's up? When you gonna throw me in there, dog? Let me get back up in there. I'm ready,
what,
dog.
What, you know? What is there a date that they have in mind for you?
I wanna say well, I'll just say what he told me. He's like, I told him, what's up? When are you gonna let me get back up in there? And he said he's aiming towards mid-September. So I'm thinking, I'm looking at mid-September. There's that Mexican Independence Day card. So
Cynthia's on that card too. So they're gonna. I think they're getting like a full Mexican lineup.
Yeah.
And D-Rod's got to be there.
Yeah, come on, you gotta put me on.
Gots
Put me
to,
on.
gots to.
Put me on in Vegas.
T-Mobile,
Yeah, in Vegas.
That's D-Rod's like
It's
new
gonna
spot.
be huge. Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
And I love the T-Mobile Center, bro. It's
good,
amazing.
Good energy.
Yeah, bro, and it's just like
it's
back
such cool
the whole
atmosphere.
like entering the
Yes,
arena,
leaving, like the whole setup is dope.
Feels bossed up, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I've had
and
I've
this
lucky.
time around, bro, I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna do my thing. No matter who the fuck it is, I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna win and I'm gonna put on for fucking Mexican Independence Day. Let's
Hell
go.
Hell yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to find out who he's matched up with, and we're just.
Well, there's a couple names that got thrown in there.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna just wait. I get the feeling within the next couple days,
You're gonna get a name.
I'll have something.
Yeah.
I'll have something lined up, and everybody knows I ain't about to say no.
Yeah, no. D's always ready
Let's
to
get
go.
it. So it's really up to them. I've never told the UFC no, or I won't be ready, or no shit like that. Like everybody knows, and they know. I even let them know before they even ask me. Oh, we got some more fucking dope fights on the card. Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green.
Oh yeah, Tony Ferg. That's your homie. And I haven't trained with Tony, but I've trained with Bobby before.
Yeah.
Bro, Bobby Green.
Tony's my boy, man.
I know, that's your homie.
That's my homie, but I don't know. I haven't been training with him. I don't know what he's been up to. I don't know who he's training with. I know Bobby's always ready.
Yeah, he comes too
game
long.
ready, and so does Tony. Though I mean, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Matchup. I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Yeah, you're gonna stay out of it.
I'm gonna stay out of this.
The heavy favorite is Bobby Green.
Yeah.
Probably for good reason. I would probably say Bobby Green on this one. I think he's too fast. He looked good in his last fight.
Explosive, real cocky style.
Yeah, hands
I
down.
think could play some little mental fucking games with Tony, you know, and get Tony out of his element. Who knows? Some people might say Tony ain't been the same for a while.
Yeah, no, ever since that Gagey fight.
Yeah.
I'm a lame over here when it comes to the ground game. If Bobby hits the mat with Tony, doesn't Tony wrap him up though?
It all depends how much he's been training, you know. That's the thing when he said we don't know what he's been up to.
Yeah, because I've trained with Tony personally, and that's why I don't know. I'm gonna stay out this.
Yeah.
I guess I remember old Tony. I love old Tony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't want to get into it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Tony, my boy. You know, you can never count him out.
For sure. I mean,
But,
I would love to see Tony, you know, get the win. Like I would,
Yeah.
100%. But I don't
Even
know.
the last fight versus Diaz.
Yeah.
You
I didn't
know,
think he looked too good in
yeah.
that one personally. It wasn't that wasn't vintage Tony. But you know, that's the game, man. Age catches up, and that's what it is, especially when you've been in a lot of wars, and Tony been in a ton of those.
Yeah, the way he fights takes a lot of damage.
It does.
And ends up pulling it off, like his fight versus Pettis.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite Tony Ferguson fights, where he was just getting fucking just cracked, bro. Like, oh shit. And as it was happening during the Justin Gaethje fight, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do what Tony does. He's gonna fucking weather the storm and then come out in the end, but he just never did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone still talks about that. But
For sure. I mean, regardless, like everyone's gonna be wanting to tune in for this, and then just start off the main card. We got the homie,
Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland, my arch
this is like
rival.
This is the super rival for D.
Yeah, so, hey, we got to do it one day. You know,
for sure. I think you guys definitely will run it.
He's like I said it before. He's one of those dudes that in my career we got to do it. But you know, till then. We got him matched up versus the homie Michael Chiesa.
Someone that we've trained with quite a lot. I've spent a lot of time training with
Holland coming
Chiesa.
off that KO over Ponzinibbio.
Yeah, that was a good result.
Yeah.
Definitely a good
Chiesa, I think Chiesa wraps him up, takes him down, and doesn't give him not one fucking inch.
You think he submits him, or you think he just rides him out with a decision?
I think he rides him out.
With a decision?
I think he just shuts him down.
Chiesa's such a good grappler, a wrestler, and
yeah, he's very evasive striking wise.
Yeah,
so,
hard to engage.
Holland's gonna have to chase him.
Yeah,
and and be very precise and have some good ass fucking footwork, because Chiesa has, he moves a lot.
Chiesa's super
evasive.
He's evasive, but he's also very smart. He fights very smart, and he's patient.
And he knows his strengths too.
Exactly. I'm excited for that fight. You know, I've trained with Mike quite a bit, like on and off for not his whole camp.
He's strong as shit.
Very
bro.
strong. When he gets his hands,
yeah. When he gets you, it's like that's why I think he'll
wear Kevin out. And like once, any position where Mike's on top grappling wise, like it's a very hard go. You know, you're gonna get very tired, and if you do get out of that position, it's exhausting. So
yeah, I don't see very much action going on.
I think it's gonna be a bit of a ground fight.
Yeah.
And you know the fight where Kevin's last fight was against Wonderboy, right? And you know, he had the option to take Wonderboy down, but he chose to stay up and strike. And I feel like, you know, obviously he could have potentially won that fight with Wonderboy, but going into this fight, it's now the roles have reversed. So Kevin's going to be doing everything in his power to not have to go down.
I was surprised when I saw him get up off Wonderboy. When he let him back up, they had end up on the floor.
Yeah, because he was getting whooped.
Yeah,
you know, and but that takes a lot of balls.
That was a mistake I made when I let up Magny. I was on top of Magny. I was like, get up.
Yep, you heard him,
and then he fucking took me down right away. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate.
Ego fighting right there, fighting with the ego.
No, but sometimes it's just like that. It's like you think you hurt the guy, you want to go out there and just put on a show, you know. But like in this situation, because you're fighting such a vet, it's got to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna hold this dude for 2.5 minutes and win the round and win this fight.
Yeah, lesson learned right there.
For sure, it's another lesson to be learned. But yeah,
I'm gonna go with Chiesa on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
me too.
Chiesa fucking wraps him up, holds him down, pulls off the decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chiesa too. I think
just due to training with them and feeling like, cause you know, I've trained with a ton of dudes, and Chiesa's honestly one of the strongest fucking grapplers I've ever fucking grappled with.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's his world, and
he's elite.
Yeah, he's a big ass dude. So. Moving on from 291, obviously we're excited for that. You know, get your bets in and you know, use some of our picks because you're gonna make money at the end of the day.
Yeah. So now we're gonna start tapping into interacting a little bit more
with the fans
and to the shout out to everybody that's been hitting us up and asking what's a new episode and shit and
for sure,
you know, and we're gonna get into responding to fans' questions.
For sure, yeah. So one of the first questions we got was they said fight IQ and why fighters make stupid decisions when they hurt an opponent. You know, for example, you see a fighter.
I just talked about it. I made a stupid decision when I hurt an opponent.
Yeah, you know,
had him on the ground and let him up.
And it's one of those things where you, as a fan, watch and you see your favorite fighter hurt an opponent, and then all of a sudden they go and shoot a takedown, or they they let him. You know what I mean? And you're like, what are you doing? Like, go and finish the guy. And that's a great question. Like, for me personally, there's been multiple times where I've been watching fights and I've seen fighters who show amazing fight IQ. Someone like Israel Adesanya, someone like Alexander Volkanovski. They're like chess players.
Yeah.
And then you get certain fighters that will, like you said, like something so blatantly obvious, the guy is so hurt. And like we can show you an example right now where Sean O'Malley fought against Andre Sukumta. And, this was early on in Sean's career. And like you can look right here, Andre actually ends up hurting O'Malley. Look, he's now one-footed. Look, check it out. He's boom. He's on 1 foot. He can't even look. He hurt him again.
I remember this fight.
Yeah, and then look, he shoots for the takedown, and even DC right there was saying like, "What is he doing?" Like he literally just gave him an out. There's 3 minutes left in the round. If he made O'Malley stand right now, he could literally get him out. Look, he's jumping around on 1 foot, still trying to kick it, and look, he's
O'Malley lands his jab.
Yeah, and look, he's
on
still
1
shooting.
foot, bro.
Yeah, like what are you doing there? I know. And people are asking why they do that,
bro. Okay, in my situation versus Neil Magny, I felt like I was starting to accumulate punches and strikes, and they were landing, and I remember landing like a hard punch, and fucking Magny goes flying into the cage. But before that, I was starting to like dodge all his punches, and I was like, I felt the KO coming. I felt like I was starting to because as I've watched it a billion times, bro, and I was starting to like bully him, bro.
Yeah.
I was starting to, he was flying up against I was like chasing him down.
He was hurt,
landing more punches, and I felt like as if the fight would have kept going, standing up, that I would have been able to
get him out.
to get him out of there.
Yeah.
But when I hit him and he went flying into the cage, and when he came back to a takedown and I landed on top, I was, you know, a lot of people were like, why'd you get back up? You know, I wanted to let him back up so I could fucking
Finish him.
Yeah, so I could finish him.
Yeah.
You know, thinking I would have been able to. You know, and he was a true vet. He was all the experience. He had all the experience and you know did what he does best, and that's like, you know, win the fight. And shot for a takedown immediately. And you know, I was almost got back up, dog, but he caught me in a scramble, just landed in the wrong position, and you know, he was able to pull out the finish. But
Yeah.
you know, that was like one of the first times I ever made like a mistake like that. You know, out of all these fights, you know, out of 28 fights, you know, in total, that's the first time I got like submitted and shit. You know,
For sure. I mean, that's the thing. Like, when you get to the highest level in the fight game, you're literally, it's like, all it takes is the tiniest little mistake.
It's a game of inches, bro. Like one mistake. And sometimes, like at this level, the fighters are so good, you know, it's whoever makes the least mistakes.
Yeah. Like some days
and it's like so complex, bro, and it's so high level, and it's so competitive, and it's so like fast paced and split second fucking
you don't have
decision making
time to think.
skills, bro. You have to be quick and quick decision making skills.
Exactly.
You know? And like so. But you really get that with experience, bro, and
repetition,
fights, because
repetition.
I've learned different things and with every fight, win or lose,
For sure.
You know, and fortunately, I even through like with wins, I was like, oh shit, like I need to work on this, or oh damn, like I experienced that, or like
For sure.
because at this point, I've experienced everything there is to experience. I've been kicked in the nuts, poked in the eye, fucking like everything you could like. So I know how to play out a situation and shit, you know. You know, I've been rocked before and I came back. I've been fucking, you know, put down and fucking like they ended that shit right away and give me a chance. I felt like in my last fight, but you know, that's just a situation and shit, dog.
For sure.
Referee wanted to stop it, and that's what it was. And shit,
For sure, you know, and back to that question, it happens a lot where you see that and you're like, oh, that guy's an idiot, he sucks. But you have to realize it's like, I can give you a challenge as a fan right now watching. If you really want to experience kind of what we go through, go run like, I don't know, 100 meters or 100 yards like 10 times in a row, get your heart rate crazy high, and then like sit down and play a game of chess against like someone really good at chess.
I'm
Like,
really good at chess. I bet you didn't know I was that good at chess.
last time we played chess, who won?
You.
Yeah.
Barely.
Barely.
I know we just met each other, but 5th grade, I think I was top 10 in the state of Illinois in a state tournament.
Okay.
What's up?
All right. I ain't
do it.
playing him in chess.
Hey, we like playing like the big chess, one
We
like
played,
the lawn chess.
You know the one like they have it like the hotels where you're like.
That's the
they're
last time we played.
Yeah, we were in Miami and we were just playing with these massive pieces. It was pretty fun. It was
It
different.
was dope. Yeah,
it was
it was during his last fight.
Don't make me do any win sprints, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine like being so exhausted and then you have to make super quick decisive decisions, you know, based on a way that their opponent's moving or showing like a certain
Or
way.
even how you feel, like
How tired you are.
I'm exhausted. Let me just shoot for
and get a break. Get a break. That's
Yeah.
usually what it is. When guys are
That's not taking a break, bro.
no, but the initial shot is not going for a break. But when you get them down, you're hoping where you can just kind of sit in half guard for a few seconds.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put your weight on them.
But bro, it doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes you take someone down hoping to rest, and then they scramble right back up, and you're like, oh fuck.
Wait,
like,
yeah, you
that's a
wasted that
mental
much energy.
defeat right there. You
Yeah.
know, like, so you have to understand, like, when you guys play video games and the fighter has like an energy bar, it's the same fucking thing for us. So we have to be very conservative with the way that we use our energy and the certain things that we do. So yeah, you know, there will be instances where you think these guys are stupid or they're doing something stupid, but trust me, like, you're Brian, you've been hit in the head 5 times, you're all fucking concussed and you're going through tired. Like, your decision making is not on point. Like, I've been there.
Yeah.
You know, so the ones that are clear minded and are able to stay with it in the toughest situations are the ones that are like obviously going to be successful. So
Yeah.
the fight game's tough, but yeah, that's a great question. And please keep asking.
Yeah. Yo, what up, Crooks? We want to take a little time right now to give a little shout out to our sponsors. Major shout out to Monster Energy, Camp Pie Pandas, Wager Nation, Keep in mind, they dropping this Thursday. Use them for your sports book and all betting needs. The homie Squid Grow, shout out to them. My homie Shibtoshi, he's the owner of a crypto called Squid Grow. Billionaire, made it over, made a ton of money in with Bitcoin. Has over 50,000 Bitcoin. Met the dude, cool guy. I was introduced to him by the homie Bad Anthony, another guy in the crypto game. The coin Squid Grow is a meme coin with utility that's looking to do big things in the crypto space. An ambassador for them, and I believe 100% of the coin, bro. Check them out. Also, my boy got the supplement company N2BM.
N2BM needs to build muscle.
Need to be muscle. Anybody trying to get swole? Hit them up.
Yeah, if you're somebody that's on cycle or somebody that's on TRT, taking anything like that, we have products that support, help, keep the body optimal. Keeping the organs protected, making sure that all the nutrition that you could possibly need for all the gains are there. So we have a wide variety of products. If you have any interest, please don't hesitate to reach out to me personally. If you reach out to me instead of our website, I can offer you guys a great deal. So feel free to reach out at any time. And again, we appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Don't forget to subscribe.
So you did drop a mention of first round. So how's that been so far?
Yeah, so I went first round, and we're in fucking negotiations for.
Yeah, so they're doing their job.
I got one more fight on my contract, and they hooked me up with a couple sponsors. Shout out to Kampai Pandas, we're working on some other thing with a sports book actually, and it's going real good, dog. Right now we're just trying to get in the fight. I got one more fight left on my contract. We're trying to get another contract.
Negotiate a big one. Yeah. That's dope.
So that's going to come with the new match. Because there's no way they're going to give me a fight and not try to,
you're going to go out there style, and then it gives you a perfect negotiating plate for your new contract.
Yeah, because then I would have... normally, on my last contract, they'll offer, a new... on a new one.
Well, they want to see you back in the W column.
Yeah,
that's what before they talk.
Yeah, so if they don't offer the new contract and I fight again, then I have no fights left and I'm a free agent.
Yeah,
and there's some opportunities outside
for sure.
Mike Perry,
yes,
that's like.
I think that's Perry. For sure.
Yeah,
regardless of time.
That's in the back of my mind.
Yeah,
I wonder if
and there's many avenues.
And I could
there's
box.
Many avenues. There's many
box.
There's you got the bare knuckle boxing, you got boxing, you got bare knuckle MMA.
Bare knuckle. Oh yeah, Game Bred.
Yeah. So Mike Perry was talking about fighting on that. So there's lots of options.
I'll call out Ben Askren.
But there you see they're Game Bred and him were trying to go.
No, but there's a shitload of at the end of the day. I want to go where the money's at.
For sure. I mean, make your money, but I still feel
I do want to stay in the UFC.
I feel like I feel like
elite.
money's coming with you in the UFC in this next contract, after this next fight. So I don't think it's going to be happening very soon. I still think you got some time to make some good money with the UFC and
I think so
the ball
too.
rolling.
I probably got a couple more contracts left.
For sure, bro. You reached the highest, the top 15, and then you just broke in, and then
I was in the top 15 twice already.
Yeah, and then you just broke in, and unfortunately, hit a fucking speed bump, but you're literally just right outside it again. So you get back in the win column, you're right back in there.
I mean, shit, dog. All my favorite fighters have losses and shit, dog.
Bro, this is MMA.
It's MMA, dog. Yeah. Look, honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm surprised at my goddamn self. I'm like, bro, my fucking record is legit, dog. I keep fighting. I'm fighting the best fighters in the world. Of course, someone's got to go in there and fucking lose.
Of course.
But, I was in fucking shape for my last fight. I feel like I wish it would have went longer. I would have showed the fans fucking, but this next time around, it happens, bro.
For
that
sure.
Doesn't mean shit, dog.
It really
beast.
doesn't.
I'm so savage.
It really means nothing. He put in the work. He was ready to go. He was killing it.
Same thing with you, fucking Raymond Daniels. I mean, come on.
Nuclear ball sack kicker. But I was just happy, to have that 2 weeks where we were going back to back. That was kind of cool. When we went Charlotte, Miami, that was fun.
Yeah. How about you? You're still with Ruby?
No,
Oh, what?
yeah, I've got new management as well. I signed with Vayner Sports. That's Gary V's
Oh, that's what
management
you're telling me
company.
about.
Yeah. They manage some pretty big fighters, and they brought me into their team. Very cool people. Shout out to John Williams. That's my
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Shout out to him. I met him. He used to work for the UFC.
correct. Yeah. So he actually thought of me, reached out to me, and we had a meeting and we talked, and then I met his boss and had a talk. It was cool, man. They have a big team that work for you. I've met with like many different people who work for the company. We got like social media people, logistics people, marketing people. So it's very cool to have that. And then yeah, they have some I had a great relationship with Ruby. He's the man. I still have a lot of love for him. You know, he got me to the UFC and gave me a lot of opportunity at the beginning of my career. But I wanted to, look and see other possibilities and see avenues where I could potentially, box, or I could do bare knuckle MMA, or I could do bare knuckle boxing, or back into MMA. So I wanted to just have like that opportunity, a fresh kind of look. And yeah, so far so good. Same thing. We're negotiating. We're talking about options, and it's a possibility that I could be fighting in September. So just waiting.
That'd be dope, bro. Because I'm trying to get back in.
Yeah, I mean, we've been discussing. We're getting right back into camp basically next Monday. Just assuming that we're getting ready for something in September. So yeah, it's been good. I have no complaints with Vayner. They're cool peoples, and I'm excited to continue working with them. It's good.
Dope.
Another question from the fans: what's next for both of you? Will Sasha be back in the pit anytime soon? And what can we expect from D-Rod and the Octagon? We kind of just filled that in with what we were saying, but yeah, just whenever we can get back in. I don't know when Karate Combat's got their next event, but I am ready. I want my name on their next card. I know they're coming to Vegas in December, I hope. So I'm going to be on that one, I hope. And just stay tuned for social media, see what we're posting, and hopefully we'll be in action soon. And what about you?
Shit. I'm trying to get in there. It's motherfucking September 16th for the Mexican Independence. And I don't give a fuck who it is, dog.
Just ready to go.
Yeah, I'll be ready.
So sativas or indicas?
Both.
Both? You have no preference?
I don't care, bro. I don't even know what I'm smoking right now.
You know? What is it? Let me see.
Yo, shout out to the homie, Cali plug, LA.
Vapes.
Yeah, vapes. The homie from the ice cream truck hooked it up with his bud. Nice little accessory for our background. So this is a new spot.
Yeah.
Very what's that Galifianakis fucking show?
Between two ferns.
In between two ferns. Very between two ferns vibe.
Getting that vibe too.
Yeah.
Fern between you two.
Yeah.
Ivy, but we'll live with it.
Yeah.
So another question we got LA nightlife or Miami nightlife? I mean, I think that's biased right here.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with LA nightlife out here. Although Miami was fun, but it could have been funner because this was fucking had a fight,
I mean, we did have fun after the fight.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I knew some of the coaches that were in the hotel as well. So while he was fucking
Cutting weight, sleeping.
yeah, cut weight, sleeping and shit, I was out there. Yeah, but I gotta go with LA, dog. It's just dope. I
haven't been out in LA.
Well, we're gonna do it tonight, though, dog.
There we go. I haven't been out.
Here we go, dog.
I've been out in
It's gonna
Miami.
be a wild night. I already know myself, dog. I told myself yesterday, and the day before, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not drinking wild now, but homie's in town, so we gotta fucking turn it up. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, no, fucking. I've partied in Miami. It's a good time. But yeah, homie gonna show me what it's like in LA, so I'm sure it's gonna be good.
How's your business going?
Oh,
The
the
subs.
N2BM, my supplement company is doing good, man. It's keeping me super busy. But I just want to give a little shout out, to the people out there who we just came out with a new product. It's a really good test booster. It's called HC Generate. For you homies out there who got, erectile dysfunction, you got some issues in the bedroom.
I don't. But sometimes when I'm about to go on I'm about to go with a baddie, I'll pop a little fucking rhino.
Yeah,
Nah,
you get on it.
I'm playing. I'm kidding.
Fortunately for me, I've never had that problem. I think it all depends on your health. and I still feel like
Yeah.
I'm pretty on
Have
top
you
of that
ever?
shit. Have I ever what?
Have you ever popped a boner pill?
I've never personally taken one. I do want to experience it one day, but I'll just save it for when it really matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I don't know what it is.
Times
Bro.
where I'll go to like fucking seafood spots. I'll fucking eat oysters and shit, or like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a Mexican spot. They have
Wait,
this
what did
thing
they say that shit is?
Siete
It's an
ma-
aphrodisiac.
yeah.
Aphrodisiac, yeah. No, I don't know
like
what it is.
Like if I'm on a date or something, I'll be like, hey, we got some oysters. Y'all got oysters?
Set the mood.
Yeah.
Set the mood. No, I mean, for you know,
Like,
for me,
you
I don't know what
what's
it is.
up.
It's
You
like
know what's up.
just I think doing what we do, bro. Like I don't know. I just have my energy for that stuff is high. You know, cardio is good. Like no complaints there. So no, but back to my product. Yeah. So yeah, it's a test booster. I ran some blood work. And I took it for 6 months.
So if you ever have whiskey dick,
yeah, no,
There
it
it
helps,
is.
bro. It boosted my. It's all natural, so it like boosted my testosterone score by 200 points. So it's a fire product. I highly recommend it. So if you guys are interested, just feel free to reach out to me. I can give you guys a deal.
Is it like legal? Would I be able to take that shit?
Yeah, all legal, completely
Cool.
legal.
I don't take shit though.
No, he don't
I'm
take
kidding.
anything.
I mean, the UFC, I don't take shit.
No, but yeah, for
Just weed.
just weed. He's just always on the weed.
Just weed and monster.
And monster, yeah. But yeah, and also N2 Guard is our like multivitamin liver organ protector. So just make sure if you guys are purchasing multiple supplements, you got everything in one bottle with us. So like I said, feel free to reach out, say what's up. If you have any questions about your diet, nutrition, health, feel free to hit me up and I'll give you some advice and some recommendations. But moving on, we got a big ass boxing fight this weekend with T-Bud and Errol Spence.
Oh yeah,
That's a scrap.
That one, yeah.
That's a scrap. What do you think? We got 28-0 Errol Spence Jr. and 39-0 Terrence T-Bud Crawford. Or is it Bud? I think it's Bud.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go with Terrence Crawford on this one, bro. I think he has beat the better opponents and
longer reach. You know, he's I don't know. I really
both
love
southpaws, bro. That's a tough matchup right there, bro.
Crawford is not. He's switch. He fights both stance.
Yeah,
That's why I really like him. I think he's
bro.
like super hard to like read because he's just so unorthodox.
And he's got more experience
For sure.
You know.
Yeah, I like that fight. I'm excited to see that fight. That should be. I know we got 291 in this, so it's gonna be a sick weekend.
Isn't that fucking Diaz shit this weekend?
No, that's the first week of August. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also coming up. Diaz and
How about
Paul.
that fucking circus?
For real. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna get there. I don't know.
It's actually I looked at the card. It's actually gonna
Like
be
some good fights. Yeah.
Your boy Avila is fighting
I
Jeremy
know.
Stevens.
Yeah, and I was talking to my management because they manage Jeremy Stevens, and I was trying to say
Your
like,
management?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yo, I'm trying to get on that card. If there's anybody, like,
Bro, you should, bro.
give me a fucking YouTuber.
I would for sure box, bro.
Hell yeah.
If I wasn't in the UFC, I'll
Yeah. You would be able to get on some good
get some
good cards.
Get some money. That's
sure.
where the money's at, boxing.
Yeah, especially if you can get your fights against like a fucking YouTuber or these guys that are like crossing over, like you don't even got to worry about like your health and you just go out there and get paid. Like it's pretty dope, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So once we get this pod going and we get some fucking clout from it, you're
Yeah,
gonna
start
start calling
talking
out
shit
other
on them, let's
podcasters
go.
and then you're gonna box them up, you
Yeah,
know? But
Just not in the halls of this podcast studio because I think you guys will be favorites around here.
for sure, we'll start here and we'll grow. We'll take over.
For sure, bro.
But no, I'm excited for the fights this weekend. It's gonna be a good one to tune in and make some money too. I'm thinking that it's gonna be a positive night money wise on the fight side this weekend.
Who are you going for on this fight?
I'm gonna go Crawford as well. Yeah. So I think let's recap what we did with the UFC. So I think I went Dustin, you went Dustin, then we split. You went Pereira, I went Blachowicz.
Yep.
And then you went Wonder Boy, I went Pereira, and then what was that fourth one was
Chiesa.
no, there was one more. Am I mistaken?
Bobby Green.
Bobby Green and Ferg. You
Ferguson.
staying out of that one? I'm gonna go Bobby, and then the last one we both went with our boy Chiesa.
I'll go with Tony.
Oh, you're gonna go with Tony? Okay.
Yeah.
So throw that,
I'm gonna go
yo.
with Tony.
Throw our picks in a little parlay and sprinkle like $10 on it. I'm sure that's gonna pay out pretty solid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sprinkle a little bit of action, you know, and especially with homies' new partnership potentially unfolding, and we're gonna probably have some potential segments where we talk more specifically into betting and betting picks.
Yes, sir. Shout out to WagerNation.com.
WagerNation.com.
Actually launching. They are launching Thursday at noon Central.
This Thursday?
So, yeah,
Oh.
this Thursday launching at noon. So anybody, looking to, place bets in the sports book, this is the
The
official
new up and comers.
Yeah, this is the new up and comer, dog, and potentially new sponsor of the show, and we'll get a little bit more into like
That's
betting
cool.
and,
Yeah,
and
we want to
wagering
add
and-
like
and-
segments that are obviously related to what we're talking about. So having a segment where we talk specifically about some of our sports bets and what we like.
Yeah, let's get into gambling.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna start making our viewers some money, hopefully. You know.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
So-
I'm excited for that.
Shout out to them, yo. So stay tuned for their launch.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that. So what do we got coming up next? We got some pretty cool breaking news and stuff like that I've seen and I wanted to bring up. So Sound of Freedom, the movie that came out. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I haven't seen it, bro.
Okay, so I actually
But
haven't.
you were telling me about it on
Yeah.
the ride here, and I'm fucking super interested. I'm actually gonna.
This is a true story. It's a true story, and what's crazy, it's like it's specifically about child sex trafficking, and like I obviously am super against that, and I support
Of course.
all children. I want them to be safe, have good lives, and all that kind of stuff. But the fact that I've seen like people online, kind of talking shit on the movie and saying like, oh, it's like a QAnon conspiracy, even though it's based on true events, is like kind of wild to me to see.
Well, just the other day, I fucking saw like that little clip of Ashton Kutcher where he talks about like what he's seen. He's went on FBI raids, and that shit's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, super crazy.
The world is fucking sick.
Super crazy. Like people
You know,
have no
motherfuckers go to
idea
hell, bro.
how bad it is. It's like one of the most expensive industries in the
horrible, bro.
world.
It's
So
horrible because I have kids, bro, and I'm fortunate that we live in the in not so fucking tough areas where shit is real bad. You know what I mean?
For
But
sure.
even in our own country, and it goes they don't shine no fucking light on it, bro, and that's fucked up.
They don't
you
bring
know?
attention to it
Or
at
like
all.
when there's like big ass raids, it's not like national
breaking
fucking
news.
and shit.
Yeah, because like at least in my mind, it's like I feel like everyone should have that mindset. It's like, yeah, protect the children, but then the people that don't have that like view, it like I'm kind of like, so what are you into? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do in your spare time? Like, that makes me suspicious. So yeah, I definitely I want to go and check this movie out. I've heard so much about it. I'm probably gonna try to watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell my mom about this movie. Shit,
yeah,
Mom,
definitely
big old
definitely
movie.
check it out. And hey, speaking of movies, my first ever movie appearance.
Oh, was that
It's
where you fucking dressed like a
yes,
fucking
the soldier.
commando?
Yeah, the soldier. That was the
Commando
movie
over
I shot with Cowboy in Thailand, and that's
That
coming
picture is
out
beautiful.
August 11th. It's
Hilarious.
called 3 Days in Malay. And we'll
Yeah.
pull it up right here.
So the homie fucking
That's it right there. Yeah.
went on a trip with Cowboy. Was that you right there?
Nah, I'm in the opening scene though, but the
Yeah.
trailer, like, I'm not in the trailer, but there's some pretty dope actors in here. We got, Cowboy, of course, and we got Rampage, but the trailer looks fire, man. Like, it was super cool, like, being in a movie. Louis Mandylor, he's
Cowboy stepping his game up, bro. Just lately, like I've been hearing he's involved in some dope projects.
oh yeah,
Shout out to him though.
There he is.
There's the homie
Yeah.
Cowboy.
yeah,
Yeah, that's my dog.
Hell yeah.
Recently inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame.
for sure.
Shout
That
out
was
to
amazing,
him. Fucking
yeah.
legendary career.
Such a legendary career.
Yeah, man.
and
He's
such a
man,
cool dude.
bro. I was just talking about him the other day in an interview. Just yesterday, I did an interview with Inc., the fucking magazine or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're doing like a little segment with me and shit. And
Did they take pictures of your tats?
No, they didn't, but they might use some that are already on file, or
Okay.
like for the UFC or my fights. Cause
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. That's August 11th. Stay tuned. Like on social media, I'm gonna try to be posting information about it. I'm in the opening scene. I have a few lines. I say some shit. I'm not gonna spill any more beans on it, but
can I have your autograph?
I mean, maybe later, dog. You know, maybe I got you. Well, actually, so let me tell you how I got into this movie. The story is actually kind of funny. So I fight, and like literally, I'm with D, and the next day, Cowboy calls D, and he's like, "Hey, you want to come out?" He asked both of us, or he asked you?
I couldn't because passport.
Passport. So he wanted both of us to come out and like kick it with him and get him ready for his last fight. So he couldn't because his passport was locked. He had his issue with his passport, didn't get it in time. So I was like, "Fuck, all right, I'll go out." So
Hell no, I had child support and they
Oh.
took my child.
they took your
motherfucker.
passport.
Took my passport, bro.
Fucking child support, dog.
God damn it.
Took
I
a
got it
holiday
back,
away
though.
from.
I got
you.
it back though. Don't
Okay,
trip.
so we're
Okay.
gonna travel.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
good.
travel.
We're good.
So I head out there, right? So we're all like, there's a group of us, and we're all separate flights. And Cowboy's flying from LA to Thailand, right? I'm flying from like Vegas to Dubai to Thailand. Like we're all going different sides of the world and shit. And like we land in Thailand and Cowboy hasn't landed yet. And we're like, what the fuck? Like Cowboy's supposed to be here first because he's supposed to be like in the movie.
Yeah.
Cowboy messages us and he's like, bro, we were flying and they made us turn back around. Like we were flying 4 hours to on the way to the destination and then they made us fly back. And I'm like, why? What happened? They're like, a volcano erupted in Japan, so you couldn't like fly through like the air and shit, the airspace. So he was back in LA waiting to like get on another flight. So he was delayed like a whole 24 hours. So we were just like posted in the hotel. So I just like walk in literally just off the airplane with my bags. And I see this white dude, and he looks at me. He's like, "Cowboy," and I like look around, and I'm like, "Nah, like I'm Cowboy's homie. Like I'm out here just with him." He's like, "Oh, where is he?" I explained the situation. He's like, "Oh," and that was the director. So we got talking, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Do you by any chance want to be in this movie?" And I'm like, I don't have any experience, like in acting or anything like that. But I'm like, sure, I'd be happy to like, jump in a movie. Like fuck yeah, So we got talking and he spoke to a couple people. He made a couple phone calls and he's basically like, I guess like sacked off some like white extra who lives in Thailand and just brought me in. So I was like, yeah. And he's like, we'll give you lines and all that. So I was like, cool, bro. Like this is a really, cool experience. And it was cool, Like I would love to like get into the movies and do movies and stuff.
Shit.
Fun.
Oh, me too, bro. I actually have been getting calls from this fucking from this casting shit.
Yeah.
They want to be like Cobra Kai and fucking.
Hell yeah,
more
do that
Yeah.
shit for sure, dog. Even if it's not
Yeah.
even like a lot of money, just do it to like build your resume. You know what I mean? Because then you could freaking land like.
It's actually at 3. I'll hop on there with you too. I'm like, hey, get this fool in there too.
Yeah. If they need me to throw some head kicks, I got you. You know?
Yeah, exactly right. I was
Yeah.
like, no, because when I applied for it, I was like, I didn't even apply. They called me
Uh-huh.
because I had applied like a long time on.
So they like saw your info and then like
Yeah.
followed up with it.
Yeah, so then
That's
they
cool.
had hit me up and I told them, yo, I'm actually a UFC fighter. So they're like, perfect. So I guess they went and fucking looked for shit for me. And I guess
That's cool because I seen they had Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Tyrone Woodley on Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
So I mean, bro, if I karate, put me on Cobra Kai, I'll be a bad guy. You know what I mean? So
Keith Jardine's now directing, not
Yeah,
just
Keith-
acting.
Bro, I fucking
you've been in something with him, haven't
I've
you?
been in something with Keith Jardine. Cowboy was actually going to shoot a Western way back
He
with
did. I saw some of the footage.
with Keith Jardine. I was actually involved in some of the.
Was that the one where you're horse riding?
No, that was
Oh.
that was a music video I did with
music
Cowboy.
video.
He did some with someone. Yeah, but Keith Jardine, he's definitely.
Yeah,
into that.
he's doing a lot. Like he started as like an extra. All those guys, like kind of like Mike Pyle as well.
Yeah.
Mike Pyle's in the movie with McGregor and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they all started as like extras, and now they're like moving their way up, which is cool. Like Jay Huron as well.
Yeah, that's why I need to hop on this call later. You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
no,
yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
Cobra Kai.
And I mean, that's the cool thing. Look,
I mean, I'm a good look for TV, dog. I'm
for
not gonna
sure,
lie.
bro. You could literally be the Hector in every fucking movie, dog. Like,
That's racist, bro.
The Mayans just did their last season. Fuck.
Bro, I'd have been perfect for
bro,
the Mayans.
biker gang.
I'm actually in a golf tournament with a bunch of those guys from the Mayans.
Oh
bunch of
shit,
actors,
the celebrity golf tournament.
Yeah, I fucking threw myself in a celebrity fucking golf tournament.
Nice.
But it's like it's George Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, some of the main actors from the Mayans.
Bobby Green.
Yeah, Bobby Green's in it.
That's cool.
And just a bunch of other guys. I'm like,
That's fire.
I'm like, now I'm just driving everywhere with my golf club. Like I really do
It's
it.
true. We were on our way over here, and he's like, "Bro, today we have to like go.
I have to stop
practice."
by
He's
like 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
He's like, I suck. I gotta get better. Like, I'm like, "Yay, let's go." Like, I'm down with it.
Yeah,
Golf's
dog.
fun, bro. Like, I like going to the
It
driving
is.
range.
It's super chill and not really, but it's fucking like a lot of like just precision fucking.
I haven't played like on a course in Vegas yet.
Yeah, me either, bro. I'm gonna have
But
to
we
start
should
going.
go. When
But
you come
good
out-
thing is like a bunch of my friends do it.
Doesn't
Doesn't Chiesa golf?
he?
Yeah.
A bunch of the guys like
yeah,
to
he's got
go.
a fight coming up, so he's probably gonna.
He's in Utah right now.
Yeah.
fighting this weekend. But yeah, let's move on to some weird and freaky news that's been going on.
Oh
Yeah, check this fella out. So we got a man who's terrorizing L.A., East Hollywood, walking around naked. What would you do if you were like coming home and you just seen this fool like walking around naked, and he come at you? What are you gonna do?
I would whoop his ass, bro.
Like, is he going for a shower?
Oh man, he probably on drugs.
Yeah.
So, this probably drugs. I mean, this L.A., bro. You know, it's like there's a ghetto.
Is this
part in it, bro.
illegal?
Of course.
It's illegal to walk around naked?
Does he live there or?
I'm not really sure, dude. It doesn't look like it.
If he lives there or doesn't live there, it's illegal and indecent exposure. But
For sure.
you can tell the guy who's not from LA because he's like, look at this. It's like, dude, I see this like at least twice a year. There's some
Yeah.
homeless naked guy coming through somewhere if you
dude.
live in LA County.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna drive through downtown. I'll show you. Right there, look.
Yeah,
there goes.
For real, like
Right,
I don't
look.
have a lot of experience with naked homeless people walking around, dog. Like,
No.
these guys like this is
you
normal.
see it, bro. In LA, downtown, especially passing through like any, it's.
Bro,
you'll see
this
it, bro. You'll see
being
it.
a tourist is great, bro. I
You
can't
see some
wait.
zombies in the morning asleep on the street, and you feel bad because it's like the sun comes up, and I'm like, you're gonna fry, dude. Get in the shade.
There's some parts in downtown is like fucking tent city, bro. Like
Yeah, it's like a
it's
whole
crazy.
new like state, right?
dude, it's like a little community in there and shit.
I've seen some videos. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
to
they
see
be
how
having
bad it
like
gets down there.
they're actually like fucking a couple.
Pretty
of them are-
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do some engineering, like hook up to the power lines and like disconnect cable, hook it up. Like, they live in and they getting a paycheck. They receive like money every
Yeah.
month. It's wild.
Or
bro.
their fucking tents like all hooked up. They got a kitchen, fucking
Hot
a
tub.
couch.
hot
The
tub.
fucking motherfucker got a couch in here.
Got a
bro.
hot stove.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dog.
They all definitely have 20 bicycles. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna go and experience some more of that. Some more culture.
Yeah,
Add some more
dog.
culture. To the culture cooks.
Yeah, but in that last situation, if a dude's like walking around an apartment complex, I mean, and I live there, I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of
Would
here.
you call
bro.
the cops or would you physically do something yourself?
I wouldn't physically do something, but I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. There's kids out here and shit, you know?
for
like,
sure. No, I know that's the most important thing is like, come on, you don't want your kids to see that. But on to more important and better things. The homie, the GOAT,
That's your
Lionel
homie?
Messi. I love Lionel Messi.
That's your homie?
That's my homie, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's like the one. That's the one.
I'm glad we're homies. 'Cause- Why don't you introduce me?
One day. Nah, but that's someone that I've been watching since I was a kid. It's crazy because he's only 2 years older than me. But that dude's
in the MLS now, dog.
bro in the MLS. He's come to Miami, bro's.
he came and brought shining a whole new light to MLS.
Bro, the money, like, bro, his first game in Miami, the cheapest ticket was $5,000. Like, stadium was packed, So he's bringing a lot of eyes. And then apparently,
I wouldn't imagine it's a huge stadium.
It's not.
The
It's not.
LAFC stadium's not.
How
big
many
at
you
all.
think that one is? Like 15,000 or something?
It's small, bro.
Yeah.
It's
The
small.
MLS stadiums aren't huge because like it's not. it's not on that level yet.
Yeah, no, trust me, LAFC stadium it's not big. So I would imagine the tickets for September
3rd.
September 3rd.
Yeah, we're trying to get.
I'm gonna try it, dude.
Yeah.
One of
let's see how much pull the big dog has. So check this out. We got Messi.
Pull. This is LA, dog.
Boom. He scored like 2 goals in like 20 minutes.
You see, like the stadium's not very big there.
You fuck with the pink jersey?
Is that their jersey?
Yeah. I don't really like it.
Bro,
I like black. They got a cool black jersey.
Bro, we got to go to an LAFC game though.
I've never been. I've never been to
this
an MLS
section.
game.
There's this section where it's like super fucking rowdy, dog.
They just get crazy.
Yeah, and then like when they score a goal, like they fucking throw beer in the fucking air and all.
Here's his second goal. Look at him go. It look like it's too easy for him, bro.
Of course, bro. He's like.
It's like if we were fighting girls in MMA. Huh?
That's like Kobe going. That's like Kobe went to WNBA.
For sure.
Right, everyone sucks.
For sure. It's like you enter like the women's division
compared to like the level of competition that
Messi
or like
faced it since he was like a child.
He's been
at the highest level
when he was in the Champions League or
Barcelona.
Whatever,
Yeah,
in Barcelona, like every player on that team is like
elite.
That's like where all the best in the world go.
For sure.
So like now. Everyone else is just like
like nobody's. Yeah. Like he's just a freak, bro. Like he's just literally a freak. Like him and Ronaldo, like they're just freaks.
Imagine Ronaldo coming to MLS.
That'd be crazy, bro. Like if he played for like
LAFC?
LA Galaxy
or LAFC.
It was like one of those, like LA Galaxy, LAFC, like one of those kind of rivals would be crazy, bro. If they were able to bring that. So bro, I seen this video, right? Like I don't fuck with the ocean like that. Like I'm not a big
fuck with the ocean at all.
And I seen this this video, bro, and like I literally made me like my stomach like twisted, dog. Look at this lady. She about to jump in, and look what's coming. This fucking look at that shit. He ready. He's like, oh, you're gonna serve me right now. It's a buffet, dog. He was ready just to eat.
Wow.
Imagine she jumped in there 1 second earlier, like right now.
Like literally just jumped in.
Yeah. Like she'd be eating, dog. Like half of her would be gone. I'd be like, I'm retired.
Away.
I'd be retired from.
Imagine watching that though.
Like you're like, fuck that,
dude. If she would have dived in that video, if she would have dived in there, she would have landed right.
If the water was a little bit murkier, if she didn't see that dude 1/2 second earlier and she just jumped.
Wow.
Shark. Oh my God, she's such a tease.
The comments on that
comments are funny as fuck. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things that like I just don't fuck with the ocean, dog.
That's
it scares
crazy. Just recently too, I watched a video of fucking some dude getting eaten up
in where was that? Egypt. Yeah, that shit was savage. That was a savage.
Yeah, that must have been fucked up to watch from a distance. Like
that woman who was like, you heard her like, yeah, that's just some like Jaws, straight out of Jaws, bro. But
imagine how that felt though, like just getting chomped on, like oh shit, and you can't see where it's coming from, bro. Where's it at?
The amount of pain, like, and then you're like in an element where you can't like escape. You're just like scary, bro. I don't fuck with it. Pools, bro. I'm cool with the pools.
Crazy story that you were telling me about. Aaron Hernandez's brother was arrested for allegedly plotting school shootings at Brown University and UConn.
That's crazy, man. Like,
wow.
Like, to be honest with you, I didn't even know he had a brother until I saw this.
Yeah, I could imagine how life has been for his fucking brother. He's probably like mad as hell. Like, man, fuck everybody, fuck y'all. Cause imagine, bro, being Aaron Hernandez's brother. Then that fucking Netflix shit drops, and then everybody probably fucking with you. Like,
and he looks so much like him too.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, he probably going through it.
But I'm super glad. I'm super glad they were able to stop him before he did anything. Fuck.
Yeah, imagine though. This fool would have fucking. He probably going through all kinds of shit. That whole family.
Yeah. 37
was fucking devastated, bro.
37 years old.
And then that Netflix shit came out, which was weird. And turns out he was like gay and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, crazy.
Plotting to shooting. One was believed her ex-girlfriend told police that he borrowed her car on July 7th to attend a court date, but instead drove to UConn and Brown campuses to map the schools out. Hernandez said that he has a bullet for everyone, the witness claimed, adding that she believed Hernandez was extremely sick.
Damn. And about 2 weeks later, on July 19th, Hernandez allegedly made a series of threatening posts on social media saying will I What will
Will
I
I
kill?
kill?
Question mark.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've earned enemies, so pay up front. Yeah, it just sounds like he's lost the plot. He's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You say
I can
UConn
imagine.
program is going to pay unless I have a package deal and I get my estate and every single thing I've worked for, he wrote. So he's like, Matt, I guess he worked for UConn. He was mad at them and just wanted to unleash holy hell, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty
CTE,
sure.
they talking about genetics, his brother.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I'm pretty sure they were already on, like, you know, he was on the radar for some, you know.
that's also another thing. But look, hey, his girl, like, good on the girl for coming out and telling people, because otherwise there'd be lives lost
and
probably.
yeah, for her to come out and say it, he must have been really serious about it.
Yeah, it must have been like scary for her to have to fucking hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, that's just crazy. That's on a negative side, but gladfully they were able to stop him. And just the other day we had Nayao Inoue decimate his opponent in a big fight that he made look very easy. And this dude, low key, like, not a lot of people know him because he's Japanese, but this dude is his nickname is Monster, but he is such a fucking beast, bro.
Dude, there's a bunch of Japanese, Asian, like, amazing out of Japan, dude. Boxing's huge out there.
Japanese kickboxing and boxing is, and even MMA is pretty damn high level. It's Japan and Korea and Asia are like the two, in my opinion, like highest level in combat sports. But anyway, in particular, like for that weight class too.
What weight class is that?
I feel like
He looks tiny.
Yeah, I feel like he fights at like 120
15.
or 115. Like he's around that
115,
region.
something like that.
You know, and they're talking about him moving up and fighting Tank. You know, which
He's
would
number
be,
one pound for pound in boxing.
Yeah,
really.
bro. He's 30 years old. Look, like that's
Super
crazy.
flyweight.
Yeah, super
So he's
flyweight.
WBC's light flyweight.
Bantamweight. Yeah, super bantamweight.
So it looks like he's been
bantamweight.
moving up. And
Yeah, slowly.
from bantamweight, super bantamweight.
Yeah, dude's an absolute monster, and he's hitting his prime right now. So like all the big fights are. Look at all those belts. You know,
Wow.
so it'd be interesting to see who he gets matched up with next. It all comes down to like, because he's not really a huge draw. Like he don't speak English. Like so now
I had never heard of him up until I started seeing clips about him just recently.
Yeah,
after
so
his last fight.
exactly.
But looking at his like, man, look at all this.
Like, the dude's
Champion.
legit. And then yeah, mega fight of the future would be Inoue versus Tank Davis at a catchweight. You know, and I like that fight for Inoue, man. Like, bro is so good. Like, he's so good.
Yeah, Tank's a beast too, man.
Yeah.
Anything he does at this point is gonna be
Massive.
massive.
Yeah. Like, after the Garcia fight, I thought that I knew going in, like, he would win that fight.
I think if that matchup, you know, ever happens, I think, you know, Tank Davis would be like the selling point.
For sure.
You know, of course. But the hardcores that would look into it would know that this fight is fucking fireworks, bro.
For sure. Yeah, and then another potential matchup for the future is someone that we've crossed paths with quite a lot, Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland.
And Israel Adesanya.
Yeah.
Who would've thought?
I was recently at the that last fight with Brandon Moreno and his last fight and Yair and everybody, and I saw them in the crowd talking, and then you know eventually I saw it on social media, and you know, with some of the shit that I've been seeing on social media, yeah, it looks like this fight might happen.
Yeah, I mean, Dricus is out with injury, so they were trying to make that lineup for him for Sydney, but, you know, 7 weeks between fights. Dricus needs more time, definitely, and, you know, it's a great fight, I think, and interesting one for sure. You know, Strickland he's a unique individual, man, like, just his fighting style, the way he fights. I've sparred many rounds with this guy. He's actually helped me a lot in terms of, like, getting better as a fighter.
Yeah.
But
he has like a tough love, but he means well, dog. He
For
means
sure.
well. He's a good dude.
he really is a good person.
You know, he just sometimes he just thought he don't think about words before he says them. You
Yeah.
know, but yeah, that's just how he is, dog.
It is.
That's how he is. They love him. We need a Sean Strickland.
Yeah, for sure.
We
You
need
know,
a
he's
Sean
blunt. He
Strickland
says
guy.
what's on his mind. He's straight
I heard he
to
has
the point.
I heard he had a podcast.
Yes, he just started a podcast
Oh,
with
shit, that's just getting shut down. Watch. I already know he is. I already
with,
know his ass.
Chris Curtis.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a good combination right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited to see if this fight materializes in Sydney. That Sydney card will be fire. You know, Adesanya and him talking in the press conference will be so good. The shit talking will be fire.
Yeah, it was hilarious the
Yeah.
first time.
Sean absolutely roasts him when it comes to like back and forth. And Izzy's got some shit that he gotta like talk
Yeah.
about with the whole "I am China" like.
Yeah. Sean's delivery just
Savage.
fucking yeah.
He could be a comedian, bro. Like he's pretty savage with it sometimes. Sometimes it's hella awkward, but that's also funny too. So, yeah, no, I'm excited for that matchup. I think it's gonna be a banger for sure. And like I said, the media leading up and just like the embedded up into it should be pretty fucking good.
Sean's yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun one to watch for sure. And then we got like Volk, Volk potentially getting back in there, and then
I was able to hang out with Volk a few days after his fight in LA. I went to this
I saw that photo.
I went to a Netflix premiere of Quarterback, and I spotted Patrick Mahomes there, a bunch of NFL players.
Sick.
And I've been UFC PR people have been hooking me up with some opportunities, making appearances, and kind of like
sick.
getting out there,
Growing.
networking. It's been working because I've been
Yeah.
able to network with a bunch of people and
that's
meet
dope.
new people in the industry, and hopefully eventually,
Get
opportunities behind camera.
For sure. That's dope. Like that's cool. Like seeing you kind of like out in your element, especially where you're from in LA, and like being
I'm
amongst
from
it.
LA, bro. So
For sure.
it's Hollywood, bro.
For sure.
So
he's
at this
knocking
point-
on that door.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like doing celebrity golf tournaments and shit.
Yeah,
now.
dude,
So I'm like,
moving
"Fuck,
up, dog."
Let me in.
That's
And
dope.
at that tournament, I'll be rubbing elbows with some dudes in the industry, and hopefully I could,
Yeah.
sneak my way in there somehow.
Maybe
bro.
you get a private security. There's
Yeah.
higher. There was a fighter named Nordine Taleb, super
Do
average.
you know Ken Shamrock one time was a bodyguard for 50 Cent?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So Nordine Taleb, French fighter, was bodyguard for Neymar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like imagine that, like the fight, like you're just a fighter, and then like a super famous like athlete like is a fan of yours. And it's like, dude, I want to hire him as my personal security guard, and then you're just like kicking it with like LeBron, or you're kicking it with like next level people. But yeah, bro, I've been seeing this shit trending on social media, bro, and I am so fucking confused by what is going on.
What is this? It'd be the stupidest shit ever nowadays, bro.
So the guy on top is obviously a veteran,
It's all going down the drain.
and he's just like, bro,
Our country's going to hell.
yeah, he's saying how it is. Look at him.
We haven't got
So what is
the
this we're
country
watching,
we
man?
had.
What is this?
So these
shit?
two ladies,
Not at all.
there's this like, I don't know the
Nobody
terminology, but they like stand in front of their cameras and just repeat over and over, like say like, oh, this is yummy, yum yum yum, and then like this flower smells good, and like they do all these weird like things repetitively, and they get paid. Like
I don't know what the nickname for it is, but they're being non-playable characters,
NPCs.
like a video game. Yeah,
and like I don't get it because like they're making a shit ton of money.
Man, this shit's dumb, bro.
Like show some titties, like what is this? What is this? Like it's just even weirder to me. I think
I just hope kids don't start doing this shit, bro. Because
that's starting, dog. Like you don't think
I
a
don't see that shit.
16-year-old
I don't
girl,
see how this shit is popular,
bro?
or-
You know what it is though?
It's
like
like kids.
yeah, they're kids,
like
and you
this
know
shit.
who was paying the money? The pedos. So like straight up, this is like if a 16-year-old girl is like, oh, I can make $5,000 to sit in front of my camera for 3 hours and go and like do
those
weird.
aren't little kids. Those people have filters on. That's a mother on the right. That's
Yeah,
an
those are
old-ass
some
mom.
big old titties for sure. But the girl on the left,
Yeah.
but that's a whole nother thing. They're like, oh, I gotta make myself look young, because it's like if I don't, then I'm not gonna get as much money or as many likes.
True, that's weird.
Super weird, dog. That's a good way to trap people right there and find out who's the dodgy motherfuckers. But yeah, I've been seeing that like recently. I'm talking like the last couple weeks, like just out of nowhere, and I'm like, what is this? Like I seen it on
You know
Twitter.
what? Speaking of like how to catch fucking pedos, you know it's fucking crazy when they actually like bust dudes
All the videos.
meeting fucking kids at like the fucking like stores and shit, like
Well, they're going-
how to catch a fucking we should
Predator, dude.
catch
I
a
would
predator.
like do that.
Oh, you know what else would be dope? So just recently, like I've been kind of like I remember we were talking about how we should start a show like fucking chicks like who cheat on their dudes and shit,
Oh yeah.
and like use me as bait and shit.
See how loyal they really are.
And
You
then,
know what I
and
mean?
then last minute just be like,
Psych,
nah.
prank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
for
say
sure.
boyfriend.
But yeah, no, you know, relationships, dog.
Yeah, because just recently, I've been kind of going through some shit where like chicks try to talk to me, and then they end up having a boyfriend or whatever, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, bro.
and because the dude's hitting me up like, hey, bro, what the fuck? Cause I had posted some shit I have on my close friends. I'm gonna drop all that footage. I'm gonna turn it into a reel. But there was this dude who was like, fucking like just a total simp, total like not play at all, and he was stressing over this chick. You know, he had hit me up because some chick followed me, and I guess like I flamed her photo or whatever, and then I guess they must be like super toxic or something because that chick was like out there claiming that I was gonna wine and dine her, and I was trying to like, you know, date her, but she was kind of using me as like
To get mad.
a little flex and
Yeah,
shit, you know,
to get
that I had no clue of. So dude hit me up and he's like, yo, this chick's fucking causing fucking havoc in my life. And at first he had messaged me. I was like, oh, I think this guy just needs relationship advice. I'm no fucking person to be giving nobody relationship advice. Do not listen to me. Do not listen to me. Right? So, because I don't know what I'm doing. Right? Yeah, so this dude's like, all right. So I just, like, whatever. But then I saw he kept messaging me. And turned out chicks, like, using me as, like, fucking, like, a flex. Like, I'm like, bro. So I was like, what are you talking? So then he started sending me all these videos of this chick, like, beating him up and shit. Like, you saw it, right?
No, not the fucking getting beat up videos. I just seen
she was
text.
hitting. Oh, he was driving and she was like hitting him and her titties were out. No,
I don't think I saw that one.
you know what? We should drop it on the motherfucking podcast.
Hey, that would have to go on like a Patreon. You know, that's when shit
We
gets a
gotta
little
drop
wild.
that. We gonna
Because
drop
there's
that.
some stuff that we could definitely talk about. That's, you know, rated R. You
Yeah.
know, some shit that
I can talk about whatever, dog. Which one I'm talking about? Shit's been crazy.
shit get crazy.
Shit's been wild.
Nah,
Just this past weekend, I had a little get together, little party. It was
Oh, that's
dope.
right, on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who came through. Homies from the Trash Bag Boys, my homie Raider, Hart LeBeau, the DJ, the whole Hey Love Avenue crew was there, and just a bunch of vibes.
That's
Vibes.
dope.
It was
Yeah,
tight, you know.
that's
So,
cool,
That was
man.
a good time.
Yeah, no,
I'm getting kind of tired partying and shit, though.
Yeah, you getting
dog.
over it?
I'm kind of over it. I've been single for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Single, ready to mingle?
Man, I'm mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Mingling for sure.
Yeah. But, nah, dog. I'm ready to get back in the fight camp and yeah, dog. I'm ready to get back in the fight camp. Calm my ass down. Stop going out. Start drinking water.
I'm trying to get
Start drinking water.
Drinking water. This fucking guy.
Start drinking
Get
some water.
hydrated. No, I'm trying to get this.
How about speaking of the homie Cowboy right here. How about the little Andrew Tate thing he got going on?
Yeah, that was kind of like out of nowhere. I didn't see that coming. I don't even know how that really started, to be honest
That
with you.
beef, sorry.
Yeah, I think there was a stream where Andrew Tate was streaming with another character, another like big name, and the name of like Cowboy and McGregor came up, and then Tate like said like, oh, isn't Cowboy that guy that got like finished quickly by McGregor? And I think he said like he would finish him or something. So I guess Cowboy heard about it, and Cowboy responded and was like you're basically like a nobody, like you haven't fought anyone, nobody knows any of the guys you fought. And apparently he was running from Joe Schilling, like when they were both like in their primes.
Yeah.
So like that fight never happened.
Well, supposedly Andrew Tate has won all kinds of fights, but I heard he fought like a bunch of nobodies. A lot of the fights in his career were like dudes who had like losing records, and just like he took the easy road out. He even had the opportunity to fight in the league where Adesanya and Alex Pereira are fighting, but he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, it says right here,
fighters.
you always ran like a little girl your entire career. Are you kidding me? I'm going to knock the shit out of you. I'm a real fighter. You're a fake bullshit wannabe fighter who made up a bunch of world championship belts that you bought off eBay.
Yeah, Cowboy also stated that if he really wants to do it, there's the Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk card coming up. They can handle that shit there.
That would be a cool little fight to have on that card.
Yeah. Well, they might as well make it like a super
card, like influencer card.
Yeah,
like, to the highest level.
That'd be perfect, you know.
For sure.
Who doesn't love Cowboy? Andrew Tate, obviously.
Juiced up Cowboy, hell yeah.
Oh,
Swanging and banging.
Yeah, bro. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be. I would pay money to watch that. I don't even care about Musk and
Yeah,
have hair again?
just a juiced up Cowboy.
yeah,
bro.
looking fucking jacked,
Yeah, just happy
throwing
to do
crazy kicks.
it. Yeah,
like,
just happy to do it, bro.
yeah, he's always down.
Yeah, just waking up feeling like brand new every day.
I don't think Tate would do it, personally.
Nah, he don't want to tarnish or ruin
His reputation.
His reputation.
He has a massive following and a lot of.
Although, I mean, talking shit about Cowboy and Cowboy's response, and if it continues, but I think he might actually be like, you know, thinking about it. He's like, I don't know, man, should I do this?
That'd be cool. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, especially on the Zuckerberg
Elon
Musk fight.
Yeah.
Who do you got on that fight? Who do you got on that fight?
I mean, I think.
You think that fight's really gonna happen?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah.
How about you, Mike?
No, they both did it at such a perfect time moment when they were fighting for company stuff that thing will lose its heat before they even get it set.
They're too elite to like go to that level. You know what I mean? Like when you're the richest people in the world, are you really gonna fight each other? Like, doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Zuckerberg used it as like a tool for like Threads and like at that time, like think about it, he came out with like Meta, the VR thing, and like it kind of failed. Like nobody really fucks with it.
Well, what if they fought in the metaverse?
That'd be better, like in terms of like a better chance for Elon to win, because I'm pretty sure if they hit the floor, like Zuckerberg gonna wrap him up. Like,
yeah,
he seems to be pretty.
What
legit.
if it's not even like you know what's crazy? I got really stoned, so I'm like, what if it's not like, because you know how they have so much technology and so advanced.
Like
what
robots?
if it's like a robot, fucking Elon Musk?
I what is that? That was that movie where
Imagine,
the robots
bro, like
fight
a
each
fucking
other.
like a Elon fucking robot shows up,
Like a Tesla robot versus like a Facebook or Meta robot. That'd be super sick. Though. There's that movie where I think it's like Hugh Jackman. Yeah, what is it?
iRobot.
Not iRobot, is it?
No. That's
Real
like
Steel. Yeah, Real Steel. So it's like that would be. That's what I think the future of like combat's gonna be like. None of us are
They
actually
should do it like that.
Yeah, like none of us are gonna get hit, so our brains are safe. But then we'll just use machinery, and you just control it and like do all the.
I don't think that will ever become like.
Look at this.
I think that will never stop.
I mean, they have robot wars.
Human combat. Because you think about like how far it goes back and shit. You know, to like the fucking gladiator shit. You know.
For sure, but I just feel like because humans are becoming so much more softer and pussier, like that we're gonna be like retired. You know, like our sport is not gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Like soon they'll have
like the future. You ever seen this movie? That Disney movie WALL-E?
I haven't.
No, it's like we're fucking like.
I don't want to see Wally fight, bro. Don't put that in my head.
Yeah, but it's like super futuristic, and it like kind of shows like people like get so fucking lazy. Like your bed it gets you out of bed. Like robots and everything gets you out of bed.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
BattleBots.
I used to like
Imagine
this,
like
bro.
fucking Tesla BattleBots.
Bro, they
That'd be
would
sick.
smash everyone.
Dog, they have like imagine like the level of shit that they could build.
Bro, like
BattleBots is.
Yeah, no. BattleBots.
Isn't BattleBots in Vegas?
Yeah, the arena is literally.
We've never been to one.
No.
We
gotta go. It's
BattleBots.
not far from where I live.
It's isn't it at Arts District or somewhere right there?
No,
there?
it's like, yeah, it's kind of close to Area 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's got it's like kind of like a dome.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, we should definitely go and check it out. I guess just go smoke and just watch robots battle. But I could definitely see like I don't know in 100 years. Whoa, I could see like in 100 years that like humans were wearing like suits that like fully protect them, and then they fight, and then like you don't get damaged by concussion or anything like that. But like when you get kicked and punched, like it obviously tells you like scores and stuff like that. I think that's the future.
That'd be possible.
So as an idea guy over here, I think they need some help in the publicity market too. So I think you guys need to do a one-off collab where some fighters control a BattleBot against another group of fighters controlling a BattleBot. So it usually takes 2 or 3 guys to run this thing.
Oh, really? It's not just
So,
one person?
Yeah, like someone's moving and someone's controlling the smash. Like there's some different shit going on. Some of these get pretty up there. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa,
you gotta
there's
do a
the
little.
hammer.
Oh wow, there's a hammer going
Yeah.
down right there.
I didn't even know they were
Do a little
like booby
collab.
traps.
Oh yeah.
That's
So
sick.
Battle Bots is like a whole team of people like doing all kinds of shit. Then.
Uh-huh.
People repairing. Yeah, like we gotta figure out how to
this thing.
collab UFC and battle bots.
Wow, we got the
That'd
thing
be
on fire right there.
sick.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's
Let's
sick,
see.
bro. Bro, I didn't know Battle Bots was so advanced. It's been going on for a while, huh?
It has been, yeah. I remember this was like in high school. I feel like they had it. So it's been a while, but yeah, they got. You don't want to make a mistake and jump in there and get fucking your leg cut off.
Hell nah, bro.
That's cool though. But yeah, I mean, fuck, that'd be sick if there was some kind of like fighters could control a robot. I would be down. Like that shit would be fun. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah, man, we're
Shit, now I
here.
want to go try to make one, bro. Shit.
Oh,
We go battle. We go battle it.
just put a gun on it.
Yeah.
Just shooting like fucking artillery
Fuck
rifle
yeah,
rounds.
bro.
But yeah, man. So, what do you think?
This
First
shit's sick.
episode.
Man, I can't wait to keep doing this shit. And fuck, bro. We're gonna add to it and shit as it goes on. We gonna make sure everybody gives us give us some feedback.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about it.
For sure.
Keep asking questions and shit. You know.
Yeah,
Anything you guys want to know.
every time that you guys can send us questions for a new episode, we're gonna feature them. And also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're trying to grow our channels. We should be, now that after this episode, we should have more shorts and more stuff that we're gonna be featuring on like TikTok and like Twitter and Instagram. So we're gonna try to definitely get more exposure in that regard. But yeah, keep following us and watching what we're doing for more news that's coming. And yeah, I'm going away this weekend. I'm going to go see my family in Canada, and then I'll be back in Vegas Monday. Hopefully homie will be there next week, so we will be doing another episode in Vegas. It's not going to be as sexy as this, but we're going to be working with Mike and sending him what we are able to do, so then he's going to make it look beautiful for you guys, hopefully. And this has been fun. I think this is a dope little setup that we got, and
it is. So stay tuned for the next episode. I kind of didn't even want to stop it, but but
I don't even know how long have we been going for.
Hour 20 something.
That's dope. It's been a while since we put in over an hour, so I'm happy with that.
oh yeah, bro.
And we're gonna come up with some more ideas, come up with some more topics. There's been a lot of things. We actually
The show's growing. Now we got a new homie, a new team.
for
new
sure.
team member
Shout
on
out
the show.
again to Mike and
Yeah.
Christian, and we wanted to actually, we were gonna go into, unless I can cut back into this, if you wanted to go into our conversation with relationships as a fighter, or did you want to say that maybe for our next episode? What are you feeling? How you feeling?
We save it for next.
Yeah, we'll save it for the next episode. Yeah, we're gonna say that for the next episode, where we're gonna kind of say like, what's the perfect girl for a fighter, and we're gonna give kind of like our personal what we're looking for, and we're both single, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna let the world know what we like to see as as athletes and in relationships and dealing with that kind of life and struggle.
Yeah, the struggle,
The
dog.
struggle,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for following, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.